Hey everybody, this is Platinum from MyGamingEdge.com, and today I'm going to be going over a demo submitted by one of our premium members playing Pocket Soldier on Granary. Let's go ahead and start the demo now. Alright, well the first thing I noticed is that neither one of the soldiers is equalizing, so you definitely should have one of the soldiers knock themselves down to like 50 or 40 health and equalize the middle so you get crit heals and you'll just have about 50 more health as a team when you're fighting the middle battle. Alright, so you're going left. If you had heard the call that they were coming from garage, I would have waited for their soldiers to jump so that you could jump them. Otherwise, you give them an easy rain down on you instead of making them have to hit the air shot. So that first guy kind of tore you up because you jumped a little bit early. But that's okay. It happens sometimes. Their medic survived and your medic died, so it's going to be pretty hard to hold this last point. That was decent. You could have made better use of your damage if you had jumped up and attacked the demo instead of shooting rockets from the ground, but I don't think you guys would have won that anyway. Yeah, still again not equalizing, so you're just putting yourself at an unnecessary disadvantage unless you're gunboating and getting there faster. Well, I guess now you're equalizing, but you need to do it earlier so that you get full crit heals when your medic starts healing you. And your other soldier needs to wait for your medic so you keep building Uber as well. As soon as those two guys jump, you should be jumping right at them instead of shooting those rockets. I guess the call was to back out, and your demo just killed two people, so you guys should start going back in. Okay, that was a decent fight. Right now, I would like to see you picking a door to hold rather than like hanging out around the middle of the two doors, because they can just come out either side and overwhelm you. So I would pick a door and tell your demo to watch the other one. It's kind of a bad decision for your medic to keep yelling he's charged, because it doesn't fool anybody, and if it's not well timed. Alright, they popped, but your demo died. That's not really a good trade, but it'll do. That was good. I can't fault you for choosing that way. Two guys over there and you had Uber. Their medic wasn't really a priority at that point, so that was a good decision on your part. I don't really know why your soldier decided to go out there, if he was trying to coordinate with somebody else or what, but it was kind of a bad decision on his part. But your demo made up for it with a nice sticky trap. Alright, so now you want to just get there as fast as you can and try and help your team hold two, possibly push out. Yeah, that's good of you to put some cover fire down when your demo puts up a trap. It shows that you know how to play as a team. Alright, so you just lost a scout, I think. So now you're down, but you almost have Uber. I mean, I guess you got their demo, but there was 4 people bunched up, and you guys almost had Uber. You probably should have waited there and just got Uber and pinched them from the other side with your other soldier, and you would have killed 4 or 5 people. I don't know, maybe somebody said the medic is low or something, but Even if he was, he just popped Uber, and you have a huge Uber advantage. So just next time, think about the big picture when you do a move like that. Or at least coordinate with somebody. Alright, coming in the middle fight. Alright, you have Uber, so push into them. Yeah. It's kind of nearly impossible to cap this point when there's still things running around inside, so I would have just pushed right into them with that Uber and done tons of damage to them. But it works out for you guys. I'm not sure if you got their medic, but if you didn't, then he's got Uber on you. And your medic, I don't know why he keeps spamming the I am charged, because like you just Ubered, so they clearly know it's a fake. So they're not going to listen to him the entire match. So if he wanted to time those better, it would probably be more effective. Alright, that's good that you guys are overloading this side and trying to get picks. Just be careful that you don't get back capped right now. Alright. So you guys have Uber, so you should start pushing in and send your scouts back to kill that. Okay, he's dead, so you already have a pick. So now you just want to push in here, check for stickies, and get in there, and get into their combo and make them split Uber as fast as you can. Alright, that's good. Good. Oh, they didn't even split, you just killed their demo, that's even better. Alright, so that was a good push. And now they're 3 down, but I think you're 3 down as well, so... Or 2 down. So I would just hold and wait. If you wanted to, you could jump up and let the demo charge and try and get their medic while your other soldiers are respawning, because at this percentage you really don't lose anything by doing it. But it's fine either way. Probably wouldn't work. Usually doesn't if the team has a clue. That's good that you're protecting your sniper. I know a lot of snipers that will get really mad if you don't protect them when they're trying to get a pick. Alright, so you guys have Uber, they probably have Uber as well. And you have a sniper, so you want to either wait for a pick or just take it as a slow push and let your sniper get a pick on the way in. Alright, so you're 1 down, so you back up. That's good. You don't want to get overwhelmed here. But at the same time, you want to kind of play close to the doors with your demo man so you can try and get a pick on somebody trying to rush in. Either way, it's kind of annoying to wait here for a sniper pick, but I mean, it's one of the things you got to do on Granary. What you could do is buff the other soldier and send him in up top while the sniper peeks out, and you're almost guaranteed to get something. Alright, so you got a scout, and I think you lost a soldier, so it's not really worth pushing right now. The problem is that they're up by 1, so they could hold all day long if they wanted to. You guys are going to have to be the ones that have to push. And if your sniper fails like another 2 or 3 times, I'd say just have him kill himself. Okay, that works. Scout's down, so now you guys should be pushing right away. Good, check for stickies. That was unfortunate. I mean, your medic Ubered a little bit early. He didn't... I think pushing Granary last, even if they have a sniper, it's not really worth it to pop Uber that early, because then you're guaranteeing yourself a loss. Rather than if he hits the shot on the medic, then it's just a good shot by him. So I would try working on staying in front of your medic so you would take the headshot instead of your medic, and then you can actually get into them with the Uber. But, I mean, you might have had it. It's just unfortunate you got headshot and then stickied. I mean, I can't really say anything about that. You were just trying to contest the point. It was a good decision. It's just, I don't know where your medic was, so I can't comment on where he should have been. But, I can't fault you for contesting the point. He must have something bound to, like, when he heals a new target, he says he's charged. But it doesn't fool anybody, so he should probably not do that. Wow. Okay, that was a pretty good coordinated attack on their medic. He just happened to get Uber right when you got into him and did 100 damage. So, good try. But effectively it did the same thing because now you're at an Uber advantage, holding the yard. And the only difference is that now they have heals. But you did what you wanted to do, so that was good. Well, you have Uber and they don't, so I don't know why you're playing so far back. You should get up into them and deal some damage. Yeah, good. That was smart because if you didn't kill him, then he'd have the Uber advantage for sure. Now, yeah, to go back, you should be going back and helping with the demo man you saw. That's unfortunate. Had you gone back right away, I don't think that would have happened, but maybe you got a call or something saying their demo man wasn't in 2 anymore. Either way, it was just a good play by his part. But you did a pretty good job with the Uber, and you gained some ground, so now your team should be able to get onto middle and at least make a run for it. Oh, I guess they almost have middle cap, so you should probably try and get there as fast as you can, because you might be able to decide the battle there. I would have done an extra jump there, but I guess your team fell back. All right. So now again, I want you to pick one of these doors and get up into it, because, like over there, you could have destroyed those 2 guys in that choke, but from here, your rockets are only going to do 20 damage, and you allow them the opportunity to jump out like that. I guess he ended up getting your medic anyway. Yeah, you definitely have to make more of a habit of picking a door and not peeking it until you see somebody shoot, and then you can totally destroy them in those chokes. It's one of the many strengths of the soldier. Choke control. I think they're going to have Uber advantage, so there's not much you can do unless you wanted to go switch heavy or NG or something. That was kind of odd push by the other team. You guys might be able to hold this too, just because they had such a bad Uber attack. Yeah. You guys got kind of lucky that they decided to push with only 2 guys. But yeah, go take advantage of it. Get in there and help your medic. Make sure you look to the right, because scouts love to sit there, like right to the right there, where you, yeah, over in the garage, because they love to sit there and wait for your medic to expose himself, I guess. It's one of the few places when you come into 2 that they're almost guaranteed to have a flanker right sitting there. Alright, you have a soldier down, and I think you have Uber advantage, so you guys should get up into them as soon as you can. If you hear your scouts fighting over there, you should go over and help them, so you can get them heals and give them cover fire. You guys have Uber advantage, so you should be pushing right now. That was an extremely early Uber, and there was not really any stickies or anything. I didn't see anything in danger, so kind of a bad decision on your medic's part, and you guys might pay for it here. I wouldn't have, I don't know if you got juggled off or if you jumped off, but I wouldn't have given up that height advantage there. You could have done a lot of damage. Might not have killed everybody, but it would have been a little bit more effective than dropping down and trying to 1v1 the demo man. Yeah, so when you're pushing points like that, your best bet is to maybe kind of try and risk it and just check for everything really fast, because if you Uber that early, you're guaranteeing yourself a loss because you're giving them huge Uber advantage. So sometimes the risk is definitely more worth the reward than playing it safe. Alright, so holding last, they just Ubered in. It's good that you kind of fade away from the Uber for a little bit. But now you should get over into them now. Try and help whoever's still alive. Wasn't really much you could do. They had Uber and you didn't, and then they made a good push on you. It's kind of lucky to survive an Uber push on Granary last if you don't have Uber. See right there, you should have just equalized and went, and you would have been fine. That's an interesting script your medic has. I've never seen that before, but he should definitely take that off. Alright, so you guys lost a scout already. You guys lost another scout, so I don't know if I would commit there. Yeah, your medic's down. You guys are screwed. As soon as you see that first scout go down, I would wait a half a second and see if your other scout's going to kill something or if he's going to go down as well. And if he goes down, I'm telling my medic to get to 2 as soon as you can. But yeah, now they have Uber, and it's going to be another kind of wipe here, I think. It should be if they make a good push, decent push. You guys should try and stay as healed as you can. That was a good shot. Yeah, that's good. Take the height advantage for not much you can do. Like I said, it's hard to win those fights, but I guess you did the best you could. All right, now you guys are in a hole, so you gotta do something completely different for what you've been doing at middle. So we'll see what you guys do. Leaving your medic is not what I meant. So you definitely need to stay with your medic so he can build Uber, because now you guys are going to be at like a 30% disadvantage. So if they have crits, they're going to get it when you guys have like 50%. Not even going to be close. But yeah, you're going garage, which is good. That would have been really good had your team been anywhere near the point to attack them, because you put out a lot of damage on their demo. Yeah, I mean, I can't fault you for what you did. Had your team been on the point attacking, I'm fairly certain they would have gotten wiped if your demo put 2 stickies on all those guys. That's alright. You guys kept your medic alive, so you guys should be able to defend this and push back. I would play up by the corner, yeah, right around there. Wow. That stinks. Like, I feel like your medic should have came around the corner to keep healing you. I don't know if he had something more important to do, but you would have had the heal advantage and killed him, and then you would have been able to push. Alright, so yeah, it's pretty important that when they push in, you try and split them and make them multi-Uber as much as possible with your Uber. So that's good. One scout's down, and they're multiing like crazy, so your Uber's going to last a lot longer if your medic stays on you. Yeah, if there's one thing I would suggest working on, it's plugging up a choke right before they push in, because even if you're up there and you die, like you have 200 health, so they've done 200 damage to you. But if you can get 2 or 3 rockets off into a group of people, you're gonna have done a lot more damage, and it'll make it a lot easier for your team when they're pushing in like that. Man advantage down. If you guys have the health advantage, you can still win it pretty easily. It worked out for you that time, but I would definitely work on plugging up chokes with your 300 health and your rocket splash damage. That was good. So you guys have Uber, so your scouts shouldn't really be leading in because you have Uber advantage. But again, really early pop from your medic, but you made a good decision by getting into them as soon as you could. So yeah, that was good. You probably could have gotten away with not even popping Uber, but you made the best of the situation, so that's good. And you capped. Alright, nice job. Again, your medic's alone. You can't leave him. Like, this guy can't leave him, or you can't leave him. Depends on who's going to equalize. I'm not quite sure how you guys won that with such a health disadvantage and everybody stuck in garage, but I guess it was well done. Maybe you made a good enough distraction that everyone was able to get out. But yeah, that was good. That was an odd push. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but if it was very good. It was creative, I should say. Alright, so they're 2 down. You should be pushing and let your scout that came from middle cap. Alright, that was at least a decently timed Uber. You should try and get into their demo man and their medic good as soon as you can. Alright, that works too. That was good that you recognized that if you didn't get their demo or their medic, it would have been kind of a lot harder to cap that point. So I'm seeing some good game awareness from you. It's just a couple little things that I think would solidify your game a lot more. And if you think of the big picture, like your medic percentage is huge, and that's one thing I see you guys could be a little faster on is building Uber and maintaining health advantage. Oh man, had you stayed up there, you could have done so much more damage. That was kind of a bad decision to drop down. It's not the worst thing you can do, but if you're standing up there and they don't see you, you hit 4 direct rockets right on top of their heads. They're all dead, dude. You should definitely never give up that height advantage. I can't stress that more. Don't give up that height advantage if nobody sees you, nobody's contesting you, and there's no reason to. Alright, so you guys are capping. I would stop taking damage right around now, so when you get to your medic... Okay, that's good. You took out your equalizer. And now you're going to have crit heals, or at least semi-crit heals when your medic starts healing you. Alright, so you guys have 90, so don't put your medic in a position to die. So that's good, you keep him outside. And now you want to get into them as soon as you can when you get this Uber. What I would do is push past with the Uber and let your other people cap, especially because they're playing so close. Alright, they just went 2 down and you guys Ubered, so if you can get this medic, you guys should seal this win for you. That was a great surf by him. That was a good try. It was a good surf by their medic. There was really nothing you could do there. Yeah. You guys almost capped. I guess just build up the Uber. I doubt that they're going to push with this Uber advantage. If they do, that's kind of foolish of them. But I think if you guys just... your demo just killed 2 people. 3 people are dead. Okay, you guys capped. Alright, nice job. Good demo. I like your style. I think the half is about to end soon or something. You have pretty good game awareness. If there's a couple things I would say to work on, it's definitely your rollouts and your health distribution at the beginning of mid-fights. Your team is at a disadvantage to somebody who has a good heal order and stuff. Another thing is just to go plug up chokes during choke battles. Or stalemates. Let me see what you're doing here. Alright. Again, if they call that their combo's coming garage, I would wait for them to jump and then jump at them. But yeah, plugging up chokes at stalemates seems to be one of your weaknesses, and I think that you could do a lot more damage if you were to pick a door and wait for them to show themselves and then destroy them in the choke. Have somebody there with you waiting to clean up all the damage you do. But overall, I would say you're on your way to becoming a pretty good pocket soldier. So let's see when this half ends. It should be ending soon. Alright, yeah, they're going to push in with Uber now. There's a back cap, so if you wanted to, yeah, go in and stop it. Alright, that was a good decision. I guess your scout at middle got killed, so, but you bought enough time. Oh, wow. Alright, you cleaned up. Nice. Yeah, that was a good decision to go and help stop that cap. Especially because you timed it well, because the other team was out of ammo and reloading. So you knew that you weren't really going to die too fast. Oh, wow. That was a good back cap by them. Totally cut off your momentum. You should go push into them right now with the Uber. Good. Alright. I like the decision to play the aggressive card there and try and kill their medic, but at the same time, I didn't like it because you saw 2 guys go behind you during the Uber, and I don't think you had enough people up that were able to contest that. Oh, wow. That happens to the best of us, just cannot figure out which way the scout's going. Now you're out of ammo, so yeah, you're kind of screwed here. Oh, alright, you got out. So now I would try to pick a hiding place and wait for them to come in and try and do as much damage as you can. Your demo just went down as well, so it's going to be pretty hard to hold this point. Alright. That was a good pick. Alright, now they're pushing it with Uber. Not much you can do there. If I'm not mistaken, they're going to get really unlucky and the half's going to end right before they cap. Some good defense from your Pyro. Okay. Alright. You got lucky there that you held it off for that 1 second. But, yeah, like I said, pretty good game awareness. Couple things to work on. Your mid rollouts. Maximizing your health before you actually engage somebody. And locking down chokes with your, fully buffed 300. You can take a lot of heat there, and you can do a lot of damage if people overextend into those chokes. So those are the 2 things I would work on. Overall, good demo. You're on your way to becoming a pretty good pocket soldier. So again, this is Platinum from mygamingedge.com. Thanks, guys.